I've been trading support and resistance for a little over 3.5 years now. Using support and resistance, I've been able to take myself as a beginner trader, blowing so many funded accounts, not understanding why things were happening, to losing a bunch of money, to later 3.5 years later, getting 6 to 7 figures in funded accounts, tens of thousands of dollars in payouts, making this my full-time income, and most importantly, growing my social media channels to help you guys understand better the game of trading and how to be successful in it. You see, when I was learning support and resistance at first, I had no clue what I was doing. I would continually lose trades, I would continually get stopped out of trades, and just have no clue why things were happening the way they were. This strategy looked so bland, it looked so easy, but then all of a sudden I would try it and I would just get stopped out of every single trade. You see, the number one reason why support and resistance traders get stopped out of their trades is because the levels they're plotting are not actually correct. They think they are plotting support and resistance levels that are correct, and that these levels don't actually hold. They wonder why. Well, that's because the levels you are plotting are not actually correct. And to say that I never dealt with that would be a lie. I want to side with you guys. I want to show you guys the truth of a full-time day trader. I have dealt with that previously. I would plot levels I think are correct, and then I would get stopped out because they ended up not being good support and resistance levels. Well, no more to worry. I've built my own personal indicator that I'm going to give you guys access to, that you can trade support and resistance levels that are printed for you on the charts every single day with real-time data. There is no lagging indicator data. It is real-time data. As the market prints and the market updates, these support and resistance levels print and update as well. I'm going to take you through my TradingView, and I'm going to show you this indicator, how it works, how I use it every single day to take high quality trades and high quality losses. And as well, I'm going to show you the results of this indicator on my TradeZella trading journal for the past 3 months. I'm going to show you the wonders it has worked in my trading since I have built access to this indicator. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. The more you guys share the channel, the more you guys interact with the video, the more this video can get out to struggling traders, traders who need the help. So guys, I will see you on the charts. Let's get started. So welcome to the charts, everybody. Today's video is going to go in 3 steps. I'm going to first be on TradingView here, show you the indicator, how I use it every day, how you can customize it to your liking and to your settings. Then I'm going to take you over to TradeZella, show you all the results I've had with this indicator, whether it's wins, losses, good or bad. I'm going to show you all the results this indicator has produced me. And then at the very end, I'm going to actually show you the landing page and how you can get access to this indicator for yourself. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to see how to get access to this indicator. But for now, here we are on TradingView, and let's actually start by going over how you can use this indicator, how you can customize it to your liking and to your advantage. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to toggle on this indicator, as you can see in the top left corner. I'll show you guys the full indicator title and everything at the end when we go to the landing page, but let's actually toggle this on. Bang. So immediately you're going to see the chart go from blank with no zones to automatically filled with high quality support and resistance zones. So as you guys can see here, it has these zones outlined, it has the time frame, and it has the price level that they are at. So here I am on SPX. I trade gold, SPX, and NASDAQ with this indicator, but you can trade anything you want. For example, let's go over here and let's add a random stock. Let's just add Bitcoin, for example. Let's go to Bitcoin, and bang, the levels will also show up. So any pair, any asset you want to trade, you can trade it with this indicator. Let's actually go over what we are seeing here. We are seeing real quality zones of support and resistance being created. Okay, as you guys can see here, we have a touch here. If we zoom all the way over here, we have a touch in here. So what is it going to do? It's going to draw out a support and resistance zone. And what do you know? Price comes down to the zone, rejects off of it with good bullish volume. You could have entered a trade there, stops below the lows there, and you could have taken it all the way up to almost a 1 to 3. So that's just an example of how you can use the indicator. Same thing here. Okay, we go over to this area here that price is created for us. We see in this area a bunch of rejections off of the area. Bang, all these rejections off the area. Price moves to the downside, making this a quality area. So what does it do? It draws us out a nice zone of support resistance right there. Price comes up. You see the instant rejections off the area. You could enter just like that. Stops above the high, and you could take it down, ride it down even farther if you wanted to. So the next cool part about this, guys, is I trade on the 5-minute time frame. But the opportunities are limitless. So let's say you like to trade on the 3-minute time frame. Let's activate the 3-minute time frame. Let's click 3-minute. bang, you're going to see zones get created. Let's say you like a little bit of the higher time frames. So let's say you like the 15-minute time frame. Bang, you got a 15-minute zone right there. Let's say you like the extremely lower time frames and you like the 1-minute time frame. Well, let's click the 1 minute and you got all the zones right there. Now, here's the next cool part that actually takes us into the settings. You might be looking at a chart like this and be saying, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to trade all that clutter? That is too many zones. I'm not going to know what to trade. Well, not to worry. I made sure this indicator was able to be customized just to everyone's liking. So if you like clutter on the charts, you like all the support and resistance zones, you can have it. But let's say you don't. Go into the settings tab. Swing length is going to be your key here. So let's go into swing length. Now, here's the key. The lesser the number, the smaller the number, I should say, the less zones you're going to, the more zones you're going to have on your chart. So let's just say we upgrade this to 50. Look how many zones went away. All right. Now, if we go on the 3-minute time frame, same thing. Let's say, okay, there's too much space in this area. I want zones all over the chart. Let's go back in here. Let's take it down to like 13. We'll just say a random number. And you will see all the zones will start to fill in. So you can customize that. I like to keep it in the 20s area because I think that gives me a perfect mix of not too many zones, but also enough zones to take trades based off of, etc. Another cool part about it is you can also change the color. So if you like green zones, bang, you got green zones. I like yellow zones personally. That's why I keep it on yellow. Another cool part. Maybe you guys don't like smaller zones. Maybe you want fat zones that outline an entire area. Well, let's go down to zone width. As you can see at the bottom, it's highlighted, and let's change it to 10. All right, let's just hit OK. And as you guys can see, the zones will get fatter. Let's say you like extremely skinny zones. We could do zone width 1. And look how skinny they'll get. Let's say you don't like zones in general. Let's say you like lines. Well, go down to the style tab right here, click that, change it to lines, click OK, and now look, you have lines. So the opportunities are countless and unlimited with this indicator, and I'm beyond thankful to be able to share it with you guys because look how much wonders this can do for you. I actually took a trade off of it this morning. Let's look at NASDAQ, the trade I took. Here was my zone right here. Had a 5-minute zone right here. Price broke above, came back down, retested, started to ride the same zone that was already printed for me by this indicator, and then bang, you could see price engulfed off the area. I got in about 5 seconds before the candle closed, and we rode it all the way up to the liquidity just past this next zone up here. So a trade basically taken right with my zones. So the opportunities are unlimited, the opportunities are countless, etc. Now, the zones aren't going to always hold. That's just trading. Okay, you can't get mad if you lose a trade because the zone didn't hold. That's just trading. For example, right here, I could see somebody who aggressively trades entries get into a short position right here, stops above the zone right there, target back down into this area. Why would they do that? Well, you have rejections off of the area here. You have rejections off the area over here. So when price gets to this area and rejects again, they're looking to take a short position, but they would have gotten stopped out. Now you can look at that and say, oh, the zone didn't print a correct zone. Well, that's just not true. Name me a time, even without trading an indicator, that you've been perfect every single time, that you've never made a mistake. Guys, the indicator doesn't mean you're going to have a 100% win rate. The indicator is going to give you confidence in your trades and make sure you are taking good winners and good losers. Okay, so now that we've actually outlined how the indicator works, how you can take trades off of it, how you can customize it to your liking, let's go into my TradingView trading journal and let's see the results that this indicator has printed me in the past few months. All right, guys, so welcome to TradingView, my trading journal, the most reputable and trusted trading journal out there. If you don't know that, go Google it, go do the research on it. There's nothing more reputable when it comes to trading journals than TradingView. So I started testing out this indicator a couple months ago. Let's look at July 2025. How many losses did we take? 1 loss. Okay, let's head to August 2025. How many losses did we take? 3 losses. Bang. See the results for yourself. Let's head to September. 1 loss. And here we are on October. 1 loss for today's trade. So, guys, this indicator works. Okay, now look, I have red days. Here's a red day here. Here's a red day here. Here's 3 red days here. Here's another red day here. Guys, again, I can only stress that this indicator is not going to just magically make you have a 100% win rate. But what it will do is make sure that you are taking better trades, that you are taking higher quality trades. There's stuff in trading called a good loser. Yeah, you might have lost the trade, but did you follow your rules and plans? Did you manage the trade correctly? That is a good loser, and that is what this indicator is going to help you do. Okay, so for example here, this was the trade I took today. We made 1.5K. We go back here, we head back to the NASDAQ, same trade I took here. So TradeZella logs that, TradeZella sees that, and clearly you guys can see by the use of the indicator how good my results have been. Let's count how many losses this is. This is one loss here, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 losses since the month of July up to the day I'm making this video, all with the indicator. So super amazing indicator. It clearly works. If you guys don't see how it works, I don't know what to tell you because I've outlined it for you guys. But most importantly, how do you guys get access to this indicator? Because I can yap and yelp about this indicator all I want, but how do you guys get access to it? Well, the link is down in the description. Most importantly, the link is down in the description. But let's also go to the landing page and let's outline everything. So here we are on the indicator landing page. If you click the link in the description, you'll be taken to this page. Huge thanks to Flux Charts up here for partnering with me to help me get this indicator created. I'm going to click the Get Instant Access button. It's going to take you down here. Okay, if you pay up for the year, just $269, you'll get it for $22 a month. If you want to get billed monthly, you'll get it for $29.99 a month. Let's take a look at that. $29.99 a month to have indicator levels plotted like that, to have levels and zones created for you that you can customize to your liking that are high quality zones every single day. What are some other traders that you've seen charging for mentorships? 80, 90, 100. I've seen a trader charge up to $200 a month to be in their Discord room, their mentorship group, etc. For $29.99 a month, that's it. $30 a month, you can get instant access to this indicator. The website, the landing page has all the stuff that we just talked about. Automatically detects and plots critical key levels, turns static lines into zones of confluence, multi-time frame. You can view as many time frames as you want, as we went over. One system, everything you need. Here's a picture of how it works, and this is it. You will get instant access to the indicator. There's 24/7 support, so if you guys have any trouble with the indicator, please do not hesitate to reach out to support, and they will get it taken care of for you. Now, this is an amazing opportunity, guys, that I would really like you to take advantage of, okay? Precisely, this is the way that key levels should be plotted. I know you guys struggle with plotting key levels correctly. I know it struggles. I have that same struggle. I dealt with it my entire beginner trading career. So the fact that I've been able to partner with Flux Charts and create this indicator for you guys to have access to key levels that are plotted for you every single day is something I think you guys really should take advantage of. So without further ado, guys, I thank you all for being here. Do not forget that the link is in the description, okay? I'm sorry that the indicator costs money. I know I'm going to get hate comments for that. Oh, why do you charge? You always preach the gospel. Well, guys, nothing in life is free. You have to be willing to invest in yourself in order to make it, okay? Look at college. You're paying 50, 60, 70 grand a year to get that degree, to get that education, okay? You have to be willing to invest in yourself. Now, I could have charged a lot more for this. Flux Charts, the guys who helped me, they let me pick the price. Okay, I said I want to go with $25 to $30 a month. If you look at some of these guys that are creating mentorships and platforms for people to learn to trade, they're charging $80 to $90 to $100 to $200 a month. So yes, it had to cost money because people put in time and effort and ability to make this indicator, but the way that it's priced is $50 to $60 to $70 less a month than some of these other trading influencers. So I pray and hope that you guys will take advantage of this and get on the train of having results just like this. So without further ado, guys, I love you. Don't forget to check the link in the description, and I'll see you